It's been a while. Yeah, I know. Haven't posted a video in 3 months, and it wasn't intentional. Like, I've had so many like videos that I recorded and edited and just like never posted because I didn't feel like it was good enough, or like I didn't like it, or like footage got lost. Oh my god, you don't even know. Like, I had this really great video filmed, edited, planned out and everything, and then I was like editing the last, like the outro or whatever, and the whole file got corrupted, and I was like, wow, so whoever's up there just wants me to kill myself, right? So I went away for the weekend and I was like, maybe when I come back the files will be good. Came back, files weren't good. I had a breakdown, but now I'm back and I'm better than ever. I don't know if you noticed, but I changed my YouTube name to just my first name, Raven, because quite frankly, the last name that I had, I made the account when I was stupid, and that was the name that I made. And like, I never really liked it when I actually started posting videos on the account, because I had this account for a while before I started posting videos, and I never really liked the name when I posted videos. But then I was like, I already have one video up, so I can't just change my name now. And then I keep doing it. I'd be like, oh, I already have 2 videos up, now I have 4, da, 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 da. But I took that like whole file crashing, life dying, like all of that into it as a reason why I should change my name and actually like put stuff out as a person that I want to be seen as, you know? So like, I love all the videos that I have before. It's just the name, not me. This is me, like literally it is. But we'll be having more videos coming soon, hopefully more frequently. Just a little list of what I have planned, you know. Finally gonna do that top 10 eating video. That I was asked to do, which I actually filmed and then deleted it. And more reactions, of course, because I actually love doing those, because it's like sitting there and just like listening to my favorite artists and crying, which is what I'm best at. I do it all the time, so might as well just do it on camera, you know? And I want to do a clothing haul because I'm a broke college student who has been buying a lot of clothes for school and a lot of other stuff, and I want to show off how I did all of that on a budget, because I'm poor and cheap. Yeah. So anyway, into today's video, I wanted to do something about high school, because as you can tell, I'm a high school graduate now. You probably couldn't tell because I sound illiterate, but I did it somehow, some way. And I just want to share a few tips and things that I wish I was told when I was in high school. So hopefully some freshmen or anybody that's in high school is watching this and they're just like, wow, you know, like life-changing. Like, this is me. This is my summer look. Into the video now. This is my unsolicited high school advice. Number 1, first things first, high school is not that deep. Your entire life is not gonna be high school, like, and you can take that to mean whatever you want. You can take that to mean like live in the moment, or you can take that to mean like stop bitching about everything, like it's not that serious, you know? Because I wish that I realized this just a little bit earlier, because like some stuff that I was worried about, that I was sitting there crying about, bitching about, like it's not that serious. It's really not. Like, I'm so unbothered by half of the stuff that I was bothered by like 6 months ago. No. And next thing is that chances are your first impressions of people won't matter in the long run. It literally won't, because people change, people switch up, you change, you switch up. Like, whether it's intentional or not, things happen. We are fickle people, I guess. Is fickle the word? I hope it's the word. Anyways, like, yeah, like half of my friends that I ended up leaving high school with, like my best friends, are people that I either hated when I first met them, or never spoke to them like at first, or just had like weird impressions about them because of one thing they said in like English class or something. And those are my favorite people in the world now that I've actually gotten to know them. And people that I've walked into high school with, like, I don't hate any of them, we're just not that close anymore. And that's just the way life goes, you know, like. Okay, so step number 3 is to socialize, which I know can be a very hard thing to do. Trust me. I do not like socializing. I get overwhelmed by people. I have overloads and I just need to sit down and cool out and be by myself. Like, I don't like people. But you kind of have to do it. Like, I wrote here, in the same breath that like you can lose so many people in high school, you can end up making lifelong friends if you truly try. Which that also ties into tip number 4, which is to join clubs. Like, join as many clubs as you can freshman year and just like feel it out, you know? Freshman year I was in the debate club, which I like doing. I like arguing, but I don't like doing it in front of people, which I didn't know you'd have to do. So I went to debate club for like 2 weeks and I was just like, this is not the place for me. Along with debate, I was also in choir. And choir ended up being a place that I stayed for 4 years. Choir was my home. And because of that, like, I have this lifelong family, which is something that's really good to have. Like, being a part of a community for all 4 years is really fun. And it becomes like yours, you know? Okay, the next thing that I recommend is getting to know your teachers. Like, not saying that teachers have like favorites or whatever, but teachers are more likely to help you if they know you and they know what you're capable of and you're actually a nice person, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's been so many times that like I've gone to my teachers and they've helped me with things, and like, because they know who I am, they're like, okay, we know that you're not gonna fail, da 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 da. I've been absent, they're like, here, do that, you know? And I just feel like it's better to know your teachers. And then in the same breath, like, if you feel like something's wrong with your grade, you're more likely to go press the teacher that you know than the one that you've never spoken to in your life, you know? So I just think it's good. Number 6, start over if you feel that it's necessary. High school is the place to reinvent yourself. Like, forget what everyone else thinks about you and just do you at the beginning of high school. Like, I think I completely reinvented myself from middle school to high school. Middle school, I was a completely different person. Like, I don't even want to talk about the person I was. I was just like I was just a walking cringe in middle school. Like, gross. Like, I don't even know how I had friends. But then going to high school, like, freshman year I found out what makeup was. Like, I found out what makeup was at the end of 8th grade, so like freshman year I started wearing it. I did everything wrong, like dry beauty blender, dark foundation, boxy brows, but that was my look, and I rocked my look, you know? I mean, I was also emo, so of course you have the black eyeliner and the fringe, but it was my look, and it was something that I felt comfortable in. So, like, just completely reinvent yourself. Number 7 is to go out. And that doesn't always mean like house parties or whatever normal high school students do. Because I didn't really party in high school. I went to like sweet 16s and the occasional birthday party, but I didn't like party. School dances, I heard they're good, never been to one. You see, I'm like exactly what you shouldn't want to be. I mean, I turned out fine, but like, heard the school dances are fun and it's a great place to meet people when you're a freshman. I just sat in my room alone crying, so can't relate. Prom, heard that's a good thing too. Actually, I heard that it's actually not that fun, but if prom is something you're into, do it, go for it, pop out. But when I was saying go out, I more meant like to games. I spent majority of my high school experience at the sporting games. Like, and it was like honestly some of the best memories that I have in high school. Like, all my friends and I would go to the soccer games and we'd have code names for each other and we'd be annoying and we'd cheer our friends on and it would be raining and we'd have to put our sweaters over our heads and we'd make signs. It was great. Volleyball season, my friend and I put our friends' faces on shirts. Like, it's just really, really fun to be a spectator. And I don't know why, but it's like a great experience and had a lot of fun just chilling after school, living my life, you know? This is more academic. Remember your deadlines. please remember your deadlines, invest in a planner, write things down, because I feel like if you ask anybody that's been through high school, they will all say that we would have done better if we had planned things out and not procrastinated. And it's like literally a fact. Like, I mean, we can't stop ourselves from procrastinating because like I guess it's a human type of thing, but we can like try to limit it, you know, because like, you know how many 10-page papers I did the day that it was due. Oh my god. Like, and I'm just like, this paper has been assigned for 4 months. I should not be doing this right now. And it's like, I'm just dumb. And like, let me tell you how it always started out. I would start out, I'd get the paper, and I was like, oh, I'm not gonna procrastinate this time. So like, I'd get a source, I'd write a page, and then I'd be like, I'm gonna write a page a day. No, I didn't, because whenever I came home, I never did homework. You should all do your homework. Like, I never did homework at home, if I did it at all. I did it at school. So, already not living a good example. But yeah, don't procrastinate it. Don't procrastinate. Deadlines are important. Number 9, another thing that I didn't do, show up. Try your best to show up to school and save those vacation days for when you're really gonna need it. Because like, there's some people that like were never absent like ever, and were able to like just like not come to school the last week because they just had dates, you know what I'm saying? And also in the same breath, if you're trying to get the attendance award, but you also don't want to be at school, find out what your school's like attendance policy is for like leaving early, because like at my school it was like, as long as you're there for the first 4 periods, and if you leave after that, you're considered at school for the whole day. So I'd have friends that would just like leave after 4th period, legally leave after 4th period, and still get like perfect attendance. So yeah, so figure that out. I never did that. I just woke up and just like not go to school. Yeah. Number 10, take the SATs as many times as you can before senior year. This is actually the whole reason why I made this video, because I just wanted to make a PSA for everyone. Don't be me. I took the SAT once at the end of junior year. Yeah, in June, like the last SAT for junior year. And then I was going to take the August one, but it was like the first time the August ones were open. So like all the New York schools went out like instantly. So they were like, oh, you're going to Pennsylvania. I was like, I'm not driving to Pennsylvania. What do I look like? So it's just like, okay, I'll take it in October. Took it in October. Got a worse score than I did the first time. Didn't have any time to retake it for college applications. I know. Mistakes were made. So that's why I want you all to take your SAT before senior year, preferably the beginning of junior year, or even sophomore year. I know somebody that took it sophomore year. But like the beginning of junior year should be fine, because then I feel like there's like 4. So you have enough to like take one and be like, oh, good. Take another one and be like, eh. Take another one and be like, okay, very good. And then you can even super score. That's what it's called. Yeah. Super score and take your best reading score from one, your best reading score from math score from another, and put it together to create your super score, which I couldn't do because I got the exact same math score on both. I learned nothing. Okay. Another tip is plan for college. I hate hearing freshmen say like, oh, we don't do ever going, and you like, like, no. Like, you should at least have like an idea of where or like what type of schools you want to apply to, so that you're able to control your GPA all 4 years. Because like, if you don't pay attention to college, don't even like acknowledge its existence freshman, sophomore year, and then junior year all of a sudden you're like, I want to go to an Ivy. Chances are you were playing around the first 2 years, so you have like a mediocre GPA, and no Ivy's gonna accept you by then. You have to be on that track, and that's just a fact. So you should at least like decide like, okay, I'm a freshman and I'm applying to private universities, and I'm applying to mediocre private universities. I recommend this so much. Take as many APs and college credits that you can in high school. Like, it pays off so much to like get rid of like your core requirements while you're in high school, so then you have more space on your schedule when you're in college to like do major classes or be ahead in the actual semester, you know? I took APs since sophomore year, and I took all college credit classes, yeah, for my senior year. And I paid for all of those and I sent them all to my college, and I'm getting them taken off my schedule because I'm not doing them again. And I mean, APs are more tricky because like within AP you have to have, it depends on the school, but like for my school, they're like they would really recommend you have a 4 or 5, but a 3 is like good enough for consideration. But like college credit, as long as you're not like failing, which I think is a C, pretty much fine, which chances are you shouldn't be failing. So yeah, I took sociology twice, biology twice, English, yeah, and history. Great. Another thing that I recommend and that I love doing is staying organized. Something just like gets me off organizing my notes. You know, like using new fonts to describe one thing and highlighting, underlining, and using different colored inks. Like, it's just perfect. And like, I don't study. I'm not a studier. I kind of just like write whatever. I kind of just write whatever's on the board or whatever the teacher's saying, and as I write it, I'm like rereading it in my mind and organizing it, and then I kind of just remember it. So that's how I've gotten through, what, 14 years of school? I don't know how much, but yeah, that's what I've done. Pay attention in class because things come back. That is a big, big fact. Me, a science major in college. Me, in high school, taking honors science classes. Me, junior year, in chemistry class, not paying attention to my chem teacher and texting in the group chat and playing iMessage games. Now do you see where I fucked up? Do you see? Because I see. I mean, I have all the notes that he gave us. I just like, I've never read them before, but it's fine. There's a first time for everything. The next one is the last one, I believe. Yeah, the last one has to do with like appearance. I say dress comfortably. I went to a Catholic high school, so I mean like we wore uniforms, so dressing comfortably for me was more of like my hair, and like I wore my hair like most likely exactly like this in a messy bun or a ponytail like every single day. Occasionally I'll do braids. Nothing really serious. Like I think all of high school I wore my hair out like 5 times. Like really, like didn't care. And I also really appreciated being ugly every single day, because when I put a little effort in, it'd get so appreciated. Walk in and I'd like put chapstick on. Everybody like, oh my god, you look so different, you look so good. I'm like, yes, you know what? I just pampered myself today, you know, like. And like if I actually did a full face, which I did rarely, I did it for like pictures or like any special occasion, pep rally, stuff like that. So when I actually did a full face, they're like, oh my god, your skin is so good, you look so good, oh my god, you know, like that hyped me up. But it's like, it's not that I'm cute, it's just that I'm so ugly every other day that my mediocre tendencies make me look hot. Yeah, so that's how I hacked high school. I recommend having like extra clothes in your gym locker. Like I would always change after school, either for play or choir, or if I was going to the game or something, I'll change into something comfy. At least like take off my school skirt and put on sweatpants. And when we wear button downs, I'd like take off the button down and wear just like a regular shirt, because like who's wearing that, you know? And I recommend in your regular locker keeping a mirror, because you never know what happens. Food in your teeth after lunch, your hair gets messed up in lab, just like big things. Like having a mirror was like a really, really good thing that happened to me in high school. Like, because sometimes you'd be looking crazy and you don't even know. I didn't have a mirror senior year because I just stopped caring. And it's just like, yes, I know I look crazy. No, I'm not going to fix it. Can you just leave me alone? Yeah. But freshman and sophomore and junior year, I had a mirror. Living my best life. And bring perfume and deodorant and stuff, obviously, for gym, because that's just gross. You never know what's going to happen. Gotta have your things. Make sure you're clean. And I feel like that's about it. That's all I could say about high school. When you're in high school, you feel like high school sucks. When you're out of high school did suck, but then you also miss it a little bit. because it's just like the routine of always having your friends there, seeing your friends every single day, being able to go to their houses after school, having plans automatically after school just because you were all there. Like, it was just like, you don't realize how hard it is to hang out with your friends until you're not in school with them anymore. Like, my friends and I have been trying to make plans for like over a month now, but we all have different schedules now, so it's just not working. Probably not going to see each other for a while, and that's just the way life goes. So all I can say is that, yeah, high school sucks. Yeah, everything is just like extra and dramatic and dumb when you're in high school, but just like try your best to live in the moment and appreciate the little things, I guess. I don't want to sound like dumb or anything. I do sound dumb, but just like appreciate the little things, because nothing lasts forever. Nothing stays the same, you know? So yeah, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that someone somewhere actually learned anything from this video and is learning from my mistakes. And I'm just trying to make the world a better place, one video at a time, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So thanks for watching. Like, comment, something, anything, whatever you want to say. Drag me, quite frankly. And subscribe if you want more videos. Probably not like this, maybe like this. Who knows what's coming? Now, who knows? Just ride the wave. Just gotta do what we gotta do, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, thanks for watching.